Pisces. Your biggest issue is the self-doubt. You don't trust yourself. You have this, you don't give yourself the credit when you usually actually know more than other people, or it feels like you are a master already, like you know, but you don't speak it up. And all over your spread today in the pre-shuffle, there was the throat chakra. Present, so present. The throat chakra is expressing yourself, is whatever it is. Don't hesitate to give your point of view. If you feel, your intuition is on point right now, Pisces. So whatever you feel, you have a gut feeling it's not right, or no, this is not how I see it, or especially if it pertains to your life and big changes happening right now, you need to be able to say no, or let's talk about it, or let's find a better compromise that is more equal. Because you have a tendency, Pisces, of feeling what the other person wants and often putting yourself at the second, underneath, right? The second place, and putting the other person first. And right now, it seems like there is potentially this relationship with someone. There is love, there is a bond, a sacred bond happening for some of you. And the thing is, that is happening at the material level, right? It's an emotional level, which you, Pisces, your emotions run so deep that you can get stuck in it, yeah? In that mud. So right now, what everything is saying is that if you feel, no, this is the path that I need to take, or if you're reviewing contracts, or some of you marriage, other things, business, you need to be and make sure that it goes the way it feels good to you, that you're happy with the outcome. The big other thing, Pisces, is you might need to rest more at this time. You are more than other zodiac signs. Your energy is very contemplative and needs a lot of silence and solitude and retreat. And so don't feel like it's not normal, or oh no, I should be working, I should be in action, I should be doing this, that, especially if the person in your life is very fiery, has a lot of fire in their chart, is very action oriented. Right now, you need to be more action oriented, but it will come from the peace inside yourself, so that you know exactly you're going the right path, the path of your depth. And you know what it is, Pisces, but you need to make sure that you don't deviate from that and that you stand your ground, okay? Because you had this Four of Swords here, which is the underlying force of your pre-shuffle here of the tarot, and you got rest. Okay, so of course underneath here I saw intimacy, and you have sacred bond here. So if there's any relationship happening right now, there's a sense of really, even more so, resting into your own energy, your own, and if the other person understands you and love you deeply at the soul level, they will understand that. You're a cosmic being. Stay confident in your truth. Number 7, contemplation number, came out a lot, as well as number 3, which is your self-expression, your creativity. Guard your energy. So it's not about getting rid of the person in question, right? Or the relationship, the situation. It's more about taking care of yourself as well. Self-love came up as well. Compassion, right? We've been having this card lately here. But yes, the more that you build, within a community, or with people, or in an intimate setting, relationship, the more you need also to recenter yourself always at every moment, right, Pisces? Because also your emotions get you stuck a little bit, and you tend to go through the day. Sometimes it's funny because you need to be in tune with your emotion, but also not believing in the emotion so much, especially if it gets heavy. Yeah, especially if you're being challenged or triggered by your relationship, or by maybe some dependency issue, things like that. You need to stay independent in your own as you are in a relationship sharing. Okay, space is very important. Space, again, is sacred. It's really, we come into this life alone, and we will die alone, and this is the most beautiful truth that there is. This is the only thing that we know for sure, right? Then we go in the world, we meet people, we have relationships, we teach each other, but at the end of the day, the truth is that everybody is in their own world. When you go to sleep, when you dream, you are in your own world. Even if you're sleeping with someone in the same bed, under the same roof, you are two separate worlds. And it's not that there is no love. Love is there, but you are an individual, and that cannot be taken away from you. And so that is why there needs to be a balance, yeah, to take place here. So here you got answering the call. Are you answering the call of your life, Pisces? Are you staying focused in the midst of everything, all the changes happening right now? It's very uncomfortable. You're transforming inside and out. It feels that your material world is changing. Some of you might be moving homes or jobs, maybe relationships. But in the midst of all that, you need to know deep down what it is that keeps you alive. What keeps you alive? Because really, if you can drop into every single moment, whatever your emotion is telling you, if you can be in this serenity and this calmness inside yourself, you can see in every moment only beauty. And really, isn't it what we're supposed to be living here? Why are we alive? Death is coming, we know that. So every moment is to be cherished, is to be whatever it is. It's to be lived. Walking in beauty. Look at this beautiful sun. You had the spirit keeper of the south as well. Very warm energy, very cozy. You need to feel like that within yourself. Whatever is happening around you, at all times you need to feel this, like drinking a hot chocolate milk or whatever it is that makes you feel alive and good, safe. You need to feel safe, Pisces. And it's not a person that will bring that to you. It's you. Okay? And yes, the owl spirit came up a lot. Again, talking about your intuition is on point at this time. Make sure that you see clearly. We have a lot of hard aspects in astrology, and I will get to that in a few readings, I think. But this month is very tricky. There's a little bit of antagonist forces happening, and it could translate into your discussion with other people. So just make sure that you're very grounded, centered in your truth. Always, always, Pisces, okay? Because this sacrifice that you've been going through, again, this mud coming up a lot in the last readings. No, you need to rise, and you are rising. See, the sacred bond here with this healing clears space for higher energies. Rising to Pleiadian frequencies. At the same time, all of this is happening, and there's a lot of light coming through. A lot of like a call. There's a definite call right now for the light workers, for the people that are like us, Pisces, that have a higher calling. Simply put, you know, this number 7 all around here in your reading talks about that. It's you right now. It's uncomfortable because you're in between worlds, right? We have this here, between worlds, new directions. Number 5, changes. And in all of that, you have emotional challenges. Resolve the issue. That is why you need to stand your ground here, Pisces. And by living every single moment of your life as it is in a more neutral way, you live only with the fire inside, with the passion. And this passion is your direction. It's your call. And you can't miss it because it's you. So if you don't know what it is, it's just that you need more time in contemplation within yourself. What ignites your heart? You know, your physical heart. You will feel this coziness we just talked about, this warmth when you're doing this particular thing or when you're thinking about this particular thing, right? Because when it's another person, yes, it's love as well, but it's external. It's not, you know, it comes and goes, and it depends. You know, you have your own world, remember, and the other person has their own world, and you cannot expect anything really, because that would be selfish. And that's where compassion comes in, yeah? Within this intimacy, compassion is needed. And this compassion starts with yourself, by exploring yourself and staying grounded there so that you're able to live more balanced relationships. Kundalini rising, you had 2222 here. Ignite your passion for life. Yes, because we're going to die. So life is what we are supposed to be living. We have this call to live, Pisces. Remember, this mud is death. We rise. We need to live. Create space. By creating the space, you are clear, you are clean, your energetic field, it could be, you know, in your home, clutter, material clutter, people that, you know, are a little bit toxic, are not the best for you at this time. But remember to, as you put some space also between you and this other person, it's healthy. It's the most healthy thing that you can do for yourself and for the other person. And in that you find clarity. This noise is because it's in Peru. I'm in Cusco, and it's August 1st. It's Pachamama Day, which Pachamama is Mother Earth. So they have ceremony rituals every year. The month of August is giving gratitude for Mother Earth. And you know, this is also, Mother Earth is, the mother gives birth, right? We have been birthed here, right? Your mother, your father, whoever they are, whatever trauma you've been through, there's a reason why you're here. You're alive, okay, Pisces? So just stay confident in your truth. Stay confident in the truth of your higher self, of your cosmic being. That yes, you are more aware than other people of your higher calling. And you can't, because it feels weird, because other people don't understand, you can't doubt that, Pisces. No self-doubt, okay? Here you got the crystal child, number 6, balance, nurture, mother, your natural core, pure, innocent, removing falsehood, the seer. This is you at your natural state, Pisces. It's when you let go of all expectations on others or yourself. And it's hard because we are usually not aware. We have to go very deep to really feel and notice when the mind activity comes in and is like, no, this should be like this. No, this person didn't call me. This person, no, it's like you have to stop that. Because the child, remember when it's born, it's the eyes are like, you can see the eyes have nothing behind it, right? It's this detachment we talk about. It's this neutrality, but it's not a neutrality that is dead. It's a neutrality that enables you to live completely, clearly, every moment of this life, the most fully that you can. And here, talking about relationships again, Pisces, honor all life. Exchange of joy without karma or sacrifice. That is it for relationships. It's being able to share, to enjoy the moments, right? Whether they're good or bad, again, it's just happening. It's just life. So it's a matter of being able to, by your actions, your thoughts, your words, whatever you're saying now with your throat chakra, expressing, not expressing, it needs to come from your core, from who you are, your truth. And anytime that you feel or you sense a judgment within yourself about yourself or others, you're creating karma. Every action you take. So try to create this space between, okay, I'm feeling this emotion, I'm feeling this thought right now. But this is just a happening. It will come and go. Before you react or before you act, take a pause, breathe. Before you call this person or you lash out or you become angry, yeah? Try to just come back to a more restful place, which is your natural being. When we're relaxed, completely relaxed, you know, this moment when you wake up, just before you start thinking and having all those things and pressuring yourself, there's this moment where you are genuinely innocent, where you are just life itself, this spark of life. Yeah? And so if you can go through your life with people, whatever you're doing, from this sacred detachment, sacred neutrality within yourself, with the space that you create within whatever is happening around you, you're able to follow the right direction, the right action, whatever is right or wrong, but it's what is true for you in this moment. And it takes a lot of awareness, and for that awareness to take place, there's a need for you to create that space of nothingness, of just nothing, just being here with no agenda, nada. Yeah? And in that moment, the heart starts to open because there's not all this cloudedness, yeah? You're just here. See this Four of Swords, there's this heart. Okay, Pisces? So, what I saw also for you is that at this point you might be a little bit impatient. You know, that we have the waiting game. You might be feeling that you have all those things you want to do, or maybe this person is not showing up when you want them to, or you feel like you're waiting, or you're, you know, just the act of waiting is already you expecting something. If you're really in this moment present, there's nothing to wait for. You're already living. So why wait to live, right? Pisces, why wait to live? Only drop in this moment. This paradox again, when you are in this moment in nothingness, you're in the fullness of life. Yeah? Because the sun is there. The sun is there. And even though you're at this point maybe in indecision a little bit still, and those changes, you don't know exactly which right to take, what to say, just stay in your power, solar plexus here. And take action. Talk your truth. Okay? So let's see your tarot. Remember, your intuition is right on point at this time. Completely on point. Yeah, look, the Two of Cups is coming in. It's not easy to live a relationship with a human at an intimate level and still keep the higher frequencies alive. And yet it's because you keep those higher frequencies alive that you're able to fully live this relationship. So try not to get obsessed into the phone, the texting, the email, the other, the external. This person in question is not the problem. It's how you perceive it and how you are distracting yourself from yourself. It's an escape. I like to see this. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands here, and look, you have the Devas. Devas are the spirits of nature. You know, it could help you to, if you want to rest, you know, even taking a walk in nature, it can be restful. Nature has no ego, and that's why we feel so renewed when we just go for a walk with nobody, just being, you know, listening, seeing your feet on the grass and the sand, if you can. And the sun, you have a lot of sun coming in. It's light, the sun of frequencies of light. You can actually feel it. It will burn. It's like the fire as well. If you can make a fire, if you're in an area where it's cold right now, you can feel the warmth of it in your body. And slowly but surely, if you really concentrate, you can feel the electricity of the fire communing with your own electricity inside yourself. And we had this Kundalini rising. Look, this electricity. Look at this yellow between worlds. A lot of yellow. This moon also. And we're going towards this new moon in Leo on the 8th of August, next weekend. So in a week, right? And Leo is full of fire. Again, remember to temper that. Okay? Yeah. Don't get into this mind. Close your eyes and just let the fire from within talk its truth. Pisces. Look, Six of Wands. This is your victory. This is you being in the spotlight. It's your time, like I was saying yesterday, Pisces. It's your time, and you doubt yourself too much. You don't give yourself the credit that you deserve. Yeah? So just be aware of that. You have a Knight of Wands here. We're talking about living life fully. Look at her. There's a time for meditation. There's a time for dancing and the music. There's a time for everything. And, you know, this is enjoying life fully. But she's alone. There's the horse. The horse is freedom. What makes you feel free? You can feel free in a relationship if it's balanced. If there's enough communication where you say what you need, how you are, you express, you share. You're not afraid of that. This could be a fire sign coming in very passionately. But there's a sense of lack of maturity, could be. Could be a younger mind, right? Younger soul. Likes to party a lot. Just be aware of that. Yeah? Some of you might be feeling that you need to rebalance. Again, you need some time out. You need to rest because there's been too much of that celebration time. Celebration can be meditation as well. Find both. Find what works for you. Yes, this indecision is coming in again, where you're not sure what to say, what to do. You're too much in your mind. The sword is the mind, the mental energy, and there's a sense of you needing to really trust your intuition. If you confused a little bit at this time, just feel what's right for you in every single moment. If you need to take a break from something, just do it. Don't be afraid of hurting someone or them not understanding. You know, them understanding or not is not it's not you. You know, you're living your life. Yeah, I see some discontent, you're not, it's almost like maybe you're a bit bored, you don't know, you're seeking answers, you don't know exactly what to do in the situation. And it has to do with romantic. Yeah, I see the Knight of Cups here, and it was reverse. There's a sense again of maybe your judgment being a little bit clouded because you're too much in your mind. Again, it's saying there's healing that can take place if you just focus on your dream, your fulfillment. It will give you the clarity to and the confidence to say to that person whatever feels right to you and not be afraid of saying it. It doesn't mean separation, we're going to clarify, but it means that you can balance whatever is happening right now within this relationship. Yeah, Six of Cups. It's your inner child. It could also be a very strong soulmate here in your energy field. But it's really coming back to that innocence, that authenticity of who you are, and not being afraid of being that. Also living every single moment truly, genuinely. And that means also with other people, this relationship as well. Especially if it's that strong, that passionate. Yeah, because I see some conflict here. The Wands is more like also a little bit of chaos. You're feeling a little bit all over the place. See. I'm not taking them because there's too much of them, but you have the Ace of Swords here. Yeah. This clarity that you're seeking. And came up also Justice and the Page of Swords. So I feel here that because it popped out, I have to mention it. Again, this clarity will come in contemplation here. But there's a need to balance things. Again, this contract card, Justice. A need to balance yourself inside and out with this other person or relationship or situation. And here with the Page of Swords, to me here is about you focusing on what you can learn at this time. Maybe what you want to do, your dream, necessitates that you focus on it more, that you work on it more, that you learn maybe new skills. And that will bring balance to your life. And as you can focus more on this, you can get more clarity as well. Because the Hanged Man here is saying it's you, and it's seeing things in a different perspective. It's maybe also feeling a little bit stuck. You don't know. It's a standstill. But again, just know that as you reach deep inside who you truly are and what you actually really want to do, you find the balance inside. Then it's easy to talk, to express to the other person. Because you have this focus. You have this, okay, this is my path. And I'm going for it. Whatever happens outside of it. But there is a lot of exploration internally at this time. And that's why you need to rest. You need this time, this space. To really get back in tune with the child, the one who was dreaming and wanted to do this thing, and people told you, no, you can't do it, or you tried to do it and then maybe you had criticism, or people didn't understand you the way you did it because you're so special, you're different, Pisces, you're higher frequency, so you're a rare being, you're deeper. So that is why people love you and at the same time don't understand you. So sometimes, you don't be afraid to pave this path alone. Take that lead with confidence. This problem of self-doubt, right? Again, Knight of Sword. Somebody rushing in for communication here. And a definite need to communicate and be truthful. Make things clear. Because once everything's clear, especially in your relationship, at the foundation of it, then you're in alignment with yourself. So then you're more truthful with the other person too. And that will bring their truth to you as well. Don't fall into the fantasy of, the emotion, the feel good, and then, kind of becoming somebody else, somebody that you're not. Yeah, Pisces, it's easy for you to do that. Yeah, Page of Wands. So, again, this is a very young energy, a little bit immature energy, but very passionate. There is this, I feel it's this other person that could be in that energy, but this is also you going for what ignites your passion. Right, again, this life needed to be lived fully. And only when you understand who you truly are can you manifest that. Because you're in alignment with your communication, you are not confused in your head, you just know, right? You're not thinking your life, you're living your life. Yeah. I see the Empress, the World is the Wheel, and the Eight of Cups. So I feel that for some of you, it's, again, the Empress is in reverse, and the Wheel as well. So it's you blocking yourself, not letting the wheel turn because you're afraid of walking away of a certain way of being or certain situation or person. There's a need here to, and the problem is that the more you block yourself in that way, the more it brings this Ten of Wands, the more it brings this burden, this heaviness in your life. And sometimes fear blocks us. It's because change is hard. Transformation is hard. We get used to the comfort zone. We get used to the unchanging, or what we think is not changing, being in the same apartment, being in the same place, but all this is illusion, because really, again, we are not permanent beings in this body. This body is impermanent, right? It's gonna leave. It's gonna die. And so we constantly live in this illusion that, oh no, I'm safe, I'm okay. No, the true safety net, really, this feeling safe, is being totally in your spirit and your soul. That's the only truth, what never changes. So whatever circumstances that are external of you, people, situation, places, those are all emotion triggering. And it's hard to pass that because the emotions we feel strongly and we identify with them. But once you understand, you clear that space within yourself where all those thoughts, those emotions, those people, everything happening around and around and around is not you. Only when you anchor yourself in your trueness and just the life that you are, you're able to live the truth. Live your truth. and manifest that. Whatever it is, walking away, not walking away, creating this or that, but you need to let yourself turn the wheel. You need the wheel, because the wheel wants to turn. You are about to turn into this new life. But right now you have this, I'm not sure, self-doubt that we started with the channeling with. And the thing is, you have the Six of Wands. You have success. And I think you're doubting that. You're doubting that you can find your home. You're doubting that you can. This is the Four of Wands coming in, by the way, guys. So with the Six of Cups, there's a twin flame energy that I was feeling from the start. Because this is so intense, Pisces, just make sure that you don't lose yourself in that. Okay? In this fire. Yeah, in this fire, Ace of Wands. Let the fire of your third eye burst, explode. And that will shine through you. That will give you the confidence to whatever change need to be made, whatever communication and words need to be spoken, let out. You will know internally. That is your safety net. Only this will bring you balance, will bring you the equal give and take. One more for Pisces, please. That's not one more, but I do have the Fool here and the Seven of Wands again, yeah? So really standing your ground, being in yourself, which will give you the confidence to take that leap of faith, this new beginning. As a child, just go for it, jump, Pisces, jump. The Magician, manifest. Do it, don't block yourself. Yeah, that's what I was feeling, those emotions. Five of Cups, regret, guilt, just kind of victimizing. It's not really, I don't like this word victimize, but it's kind of indulging a little bit too much in those emotions, in this mud. This is your burden, Ten of Wands. Those emotions get the best of you. Don't identify with them, Pisces. Just know you're feeling it, feel it, but know that it's not your truth. It's an emotion. Your truth, deep down, is only peace, only love, only spirit, only soul. It's deeper than the emotions. The emotions at a superficial level, really, they're related to the mental. But when you drop into the third eye, your intuition, you're no longer in this confusion. You get clarity. Yes. And again, underneath here, I was saying clarity. Ace of Sword. Look at those two. The light is coming through her crown chakra, and this is the third eye. Your home, the Four of Wands. Success. Recognition, shining your light. Celebrating your life. Okay, Pisces. So this is what I feel here is the more you drop into deeper than your emotion, you stop being your own blockage. You start to have this inner confidence, this inner knowing. And that will guide all your movements, all your words, all your actions in a more flowing way than all the blockages that you're creating with the emotions and the thoughts and all of that. It's more simple. It's more simple. Come back to this child, this natural state, this innocence. And then you can fully live your true life. Okay, Pisces? I love you. Take care. See you tomorrow.